Hello everyone and welcome back to the Vintage Sewing Machine Garage. You are looking at at the moment, my Necchi Supernova. The Supernova is now being listed for sale. And I just thought I would show you guys something. People sometimes ask me, what's my favorite machine and what do I sew on? Every time I have a machine that I think I'm going to keep, like this is the one I'm just going to always keep for myself. As you guys know, I've said that many times, and then ultimately someone contacts me and says, I really would like to use that machine, and I end up selling the machine, and then I end up finding others to rescue. The fact is, I sew buttons, I mend holes in clothes. I'm going to show you guys. I've got a tote bag that the strap has come unattached, and so I'm going to put that in, and ideally I would probably use a size 16 jeans needle to do this, but I've got a size 14 Oregon brand titanium coated needle in there, and that should suit fine for what I need to do here. But this is the type of stuff that I work on. Many of the people who are clients who've got machines from me, and many of you who watch this channel have a lot of sewing skill, or some degree. I have virtually none. So please be kind when you watch me trying to sew things. But I try, and this is my tote bag. I'll take it when I go to the grocery store, I'll take it with a bunch of others. And it doesn't matter to me if it's not just absolutely, I've seen people who sew, who are really good, and they make things look incredible. But for my purpose, this will be okay. Now I've just got to figure out here we go. I knew there was a spot here where this strap went back in. I think it's right here. It's a little pocket. Let's see here. Yeah, I can see a little indentation. So I'm going to take the edge of the strap. I guess I can trim off some of this hanging thread. I'm not sure that's actually going to help anything, but anyway, I'm going to now take this and I'm going to put it into the little pocket that it came out of. The threads just broke. I like tote bags because they carry so much more weight than a normal grocery bag that they give you at the store, and this is more sustainable. Then with the cap to my sewing bottle there. Okay, so I'm going to take this and notice I don't have a free arm, but I don't really need one here. I'm going to simply set this up, and I need to sew slowly, well I do anyway, because what I'm doing is I'm basically sewing a very small area here. I don't need to sew the whole thing, and it's not a white colored thread, but for my purposes I'm okay with that. Many of you who make bags would never do that. You'd have you would purposely have a contrasting thread for the design, or maybe you would find a thread that was the same color. But for my purposes, my main mission here is to demonstrate that this machine is very flexible. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my other thread tail there. I couldn't see it. Now, let's see if I can pull this off with as little embarrassment as possible. And again, I have met some people who have their sewing skills are just amazing, and I admire them for it. Now, what I'm doing here, I still have this machine set in a zigzag, and I think I'm going to do that. And it would help if I would actually make my stitch length longer. There we go. And you can see it feeding. And the machine is not hesitating. This machine is quite powerful. The reason it's going in fits and starts is because that's me with the foot pedal, because I don't want to overshoot too much here. And again, there are many of you who can anyone could put my sewing to shame here. But the goal here is to get the handle on the tote bag so that it will hold all those heavy items I like to use them for. Whoa! Now I overshot there as I was simply talking about overshooting, and sure enough I did it. Let's come back. Let's see if I can keep this going, or if I'm going to have to totally, because I would really like to be able to back tack let's see what I've managed to accomplish or not. Let's see, I've still got my 2 threads attached, and we will call this abstract. Why don't we just use those words? That'd be nice. I think I'm going to come back because I know I'm going to have, I'll have some kind of glass bottle in this thing. So I'm going to come back across the, what am I doing here? Make sure I've gotten it together. I'm going to come over here and add some more stitches. And again, this is not pretty. Do not judge the machine's sewing capability based on mine, because that would be unfair to the machine. And then I'm going to back tack. Let's see here. Okay, so what did we get? Other than this, we'll just call it original. We'll just go with that. There you can see, guys, I have, I think I've gotten most of this stitched in. And if I haven't, I will know the day I get to the grocery store and something falls out. But I'm going to just tug on it here. Okay, here's the strap. Feels pretty strong to me. Beauty contest? No. But again, I was able to anchor this. If I had something that I really wanted to look really nice, I would simply ask one of my clients to sew it for me, and either do some maintenance on their machine or pay them for the sewing. Because people who have sewing skill, I think they should be paid. It's a skill, just like restoring sewing machines. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to show you that this machine, even though it makes gorgeous stitches, it's fantastic to use for garments. It has the power, like virtually any other vintage sewing machine, to sew, fairly heavy cotton. Let's say it's medium heavy cotton fabric, and it did it. I even sewed the webbing into the heavy fabric, and the machine did not mind at all. So if you guys have projects you like to use your vintage sewing machine for, feel free to share that down in the column. If you are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. And stay tuned for the next video. I think I have another Necchi in the works, but in a different color. Talk to you guys soon. Bye now.